I've been to 2 events now, and I think I'm starting to find a couple of things holding me back. One of them is me. What do you do? The other might be the handling on this 17-year-old car. And so today I'm going to fit some simple mods in an attempt to answer the question that, are budget-friendly mods really worth it? Welcome to Swift Street. Picked up some parts last year in the sales, but I wanted to get a couple of events under my belt before I pulled the trigger on the install. Those events are done now and I want to get into it, so let's go. I'm starting with the front. I'm installing some eccentric bolts which will allow me to adjust camber. This kit is from Whiteline. I'm not affiliated, but there are a number of other companies out there that also offer similar setups. Installation is fairly simple. Remove the top knuckle bolt, install the new eccentric bolt. Don't forget to use some grease, and then set your camber. I did have to loosen the bottom knuckle bolt slightly to allow for movement, but once everything was in place it was all tightened back up again. And the process is the same on the second side, so I was able to work through it a lot quicker. Alright, the fronts are done and the stance is looking way more aggressive. I really like it. Now it's time to move on to the rears. They're a bit more involved, so let's get started. I'm using a camber plate kit from GReddy, also not affiliated, which sits between the hub and the mounting point on the torsion beam. After removing the wheel, I pulled the brake caliper and bracket off, followed by the rotor. I use these M8 bolts to push the rotor off the hub. Once everything else was removed, the hub comes off with these 4 bolts behind the mounting point. Next step is the installation of the camber plate between the hub and the mounting point, with the rear plate behind the mount. I'm not going to lie, this took me forever. You need to use the supplied longer bolts in the kit to accommodate the extra thickness. The 2 camber plates are identical and will only fit one way. It won't work if they're installed backwards. Ask me how I know. I took everything back up off camera. Always follow your manufacturer's specifications. And just like the fronts, the process was the same for the second side, so I was able to work through it a lot quicker. And it was right at this point my rattle gun decided to stop working, so I won't bore you with the rest of this. Alright, the fronts and the rears are both done now, so I'm going to take it for a test drive and see how we go. After that, it's off to get a wheel alignment. I've just dropped my car off at the wheel alignment place. He said it shouldn't take too long, a couple of hours. And I've got the paperwork, I'll put it up on the screen for you now. And he said it should align pretty well. He's pretty knowledgeable on what I want to do, and he said it should be too hard. So let's see what happens, and next time you see him, he'll be at the racetrack. So we'll see you then. And before we hit the track, I just wanted to show you a quick before and after. How sick is this? We're at practice day for my next race. Things are getting underway. It had been raining the night before, so the track's a bit slick, but we're here, so we're going to see how we go.
fast.
Alright, so after all that, the $1 million question, were they worth it? I think they totally were. Honestly, the car felt really good. I was able to stay more planted in the corners. It felt like it was carrying more grip. It's not a night and day difference from before, but it's definitely an improvement. If you're in the game for modifying your car, this one's definitely a winner. If you want to see how the car went on race day, keep an eye out for the next video. Anyway, that's it for this one. My name's Josh, this is Swift Street, and thank you for watching.